You know what scares me more than anything? Not the aches, not the wrinkles, not even the forgetting where I put my keys, though that happens plenty, bless my heart. No, what scares me is waking up one day and not recognizing myself. Not my face in the mirror, but my mind, my sharpness, that little voice inside that's always been me. And I'll be honest with you, for a while there, I started to feel that slipping. Just a little, just enough to notice. And I thought, is this just how it's going to be now? This video is for general information and educational purposes only. It is not a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Now hang on, because what I'm about to tell you, number 3 on this list, it was the one that made the biggest difference for me, and I almost never figured it out. So stick around for that one, okay? Let me tell you about the first thing I cut out, and I'm almost embarrassed to admit this because it was such a simple thing. Right under my nose the whole time, white bread, white rice, white pasta, all that fluffy, soft, beautiful stuff that just melts in your mouth. Here's what I learned. And I want you to really hear me on this, because I didn't believe it at first either. When you eat those things, especially after 60, your body turns them into sugar, fast. Like, faster than you can say, pass the butter. And sugar? Sugar causes inflammation. Not just in your knees, not just in your hands, in your brain. You ever have that feeling, and I know you have, where you just feel cloudy? Like somebody stuffed cotton balls behind your eyes? That's the inflammation talking. So what did I do? I switched to sourdough. Real sourdough. The kind that takes 3 days to make and tastes like somebody actually cared. And brown rice. And quinoa, which I used to make fun of, I'll admit it. Couldn't even pronounce it. Quinoa. Felt fancy just saying it. But here's the thing. After about 2 weeks, the fog started lifting. Not all at once, but little by little, like sunrise. Now don't go throwing out everything in your pantry tonight. That's not what I'm saying. Just start with breakfast. Swap your morning toast. See how you feel. You're not broken, sweetheart. Your body just needs different fuel now, that's all. Okay, number 2. And I know some of y'all are going to roll your eyes at this one. That's fine. Roll away. I'll wait. Processed meats, bologna, salami, hot dogs, that pretty ham that comes in the perfect little plastic package, and yes, bacon. Oh, I can hear the gasps from here. Not my bacon, Grandma. You leave my bacon alone. Listen, I love bacon. I mean, I really love bacon. My husband says I loved bacon before I loved him, and honestly, he might be right. But here's the thing nobody tells you. Those meats are loaded with salt and preservatives and things I can't pronounce without a chemistry degree. And that salt, it creeps up your blood pressure. Slowly, quietly. You don't feel it happening, but your brain does. Because when your blood pressure is high, the blood flow to your brain gets rough, like a river that used to flow smooth, now full of rocks. Your brain has to work harder, and over time, that takes a toll. So what do you do instead? Eggs. Real eggs. Chicken you roast yourself on Sunday and slice up for lunches all week. Leftover pot roast. Canned tuna, the kind packed in water, not oil. And yes, it costs a little more sometimes. I know that. I'm not pretending otherwise. We're not all made of money. But you know what else costs? Not remembering your grandbaby's name. I'll pay for the good chicken. Now here's a little safety word. If you're already on blood pressure medicine, don't just cut salt without telling your doctor first. Your levels could drop too fast. Just give them a call. They work for you, remember? All right, this next one, this one surprised me. Sugary drinks. And I'm not just talking about soda, though that's the biggest one. I'm talking about sweet tea, lemonade from a powder, those fancy coffee drinks that should really just be called dessert. You know what I noticed? Every afternoon, right around 2 or 3 o'clock, I'd hit a wall. Just done. Couldn't think straight. Couldn't focus. Felt like I needed a nap and a snack and maybe a miracle. And I'd reach for a Coke. Just a little pick-me-up, right? And then 20 minutes later, I'd feel even worse. Here's what was happening, and I didn't figure this out for years, so don't feel bad if you didn't either. 1 can of soda has about 10 teaspoons of sugar. 10. Would you put 10 spoons of sugar in your coffee? Of course not. You'd think that's crazy. But you drink it out of a can and somehow your brain doesn't register it the same way. So your blood sugar spikes. Then it crashes. Then you crave more sugar. Then it spikes again. And your poor brain is just on this roller coaster all day long. No wonder you're exhausted. No wonder you're foggy. No wonder you can't think straight. I quit soda 3 years ago. And I'm not going to lie to you, the first 2 weeks were rough. Headaches, cravings. I was not a nice person to be around. Ask my husband. But after that, the fog lifted. I mean, really lifted. I started waking up actually feeling awake, not needing an hour to get going. And here's the thing. I didn't quit all at once. I switched to seltzer water first, the bubbly kind, added a splash of real lemon or lime, and after a while, I didn't even miss the soda. You still with me? Good, because the next one, and I almost forgot to mention this, the next one is the one nobody talks about. If you're finding this helpful so far, would you do me a favor? Hit that like button real quick. It helps more folks just like you find this little corner of YouTube, and I sure do appreciate you. Okay, number 4. And I almost didn't include this one because I was embarrassed. Artificial sweeteners. That's right, the diet stuff, the zero sugar stuff, the stuff we all switched to because we thought we were being healthy. Oh, I can see some of you nodding right now. Here's what happened to me. I switched from regular soda to diet soda. Felt very proud of myself, very virtuous, patting myself on the back like I just solved world hunger. But something felt off. I was more irritable, more anxious, snapping at my husband for no good reason, feeling kind of jittery inside, and I couldn't figure out why. I wasn't eating sugar, I was being good. So I started reading, and I learned something that surprised me. Those fake sugars, they confuse your brain. Your brain tastes sweet, so it gets ready for sugar, releases insulin, prepares your body, and then no sugar comes. And your brain goes, wait, what just happened? Did I miss something? And over time, that confusion, that constant tricking, it takes a toll. I quit the diet drinks, switched to seltzer with a splash of real fruit juice. Just a splash, not even a whole lot. And you know what? The anxiety faded. The irritability faded. I felt calmer in my body, in my head. Now, I'm not saying artificial sweeteners are poison. Some folks tolerate them just fine. But if you've been feeling anxious or foggy or just not yourself, and you're drinking that stuff every single day, try cutting it out for 2 weeks. Just 2 weeks. What do you have to lose? This one surprised me because I never would have connected my mood to my healthy drink choices. But our brains, they're listening to everything we put in our bodies. Every single thing. And finally, number 5, and I'm almost done, I promise. You've been so patient with me. Fried foods. Oh, don't look at me like that. I love fried chicken. I love French fries. I love fried okra and fried pickles and fried anything, honestly. I'm from the Midwest. We'll fry a stick of butter and call it dinner. But here's the truth. When you fry something, you change the fat. And some of those changes, your brain doesn't know what to do with. It creates inflammation. Not just in your joints, though you probably feel that too, in your brain. I started noticing something. On days when I ate something fried, even a small thing like a couple of onion rings, the next morning I'd feel heavy. Not just my body, my thinking, like walking through mud. Does that ring a bell? Now, I'm not saying never eat fried food again. That's not realistic, and I'm not that mean. But I am saying make it a treat, not a daily thing, not even a weekly thing, if I'm being honest. Once a month, maybe, for a birthday or a holiday, or when you just really need it. And when you do have it, really enjoy it. Don't feel guilty. Just notice. Notice how you feel that night. Notice how you feel the next morning. And let that information guide you. Getting older doesn't mean giving up. It means showing up differently. So here's what I do now. If I want something crispy, I use an air fryer, or I bake it on a rack so the heat gets all around it. It's not exactly the same, but it's close enough, and my brain thanks me the next day. Look, I'm not perfect. I had a biscuit this morning with my eggs, and you know what? It was delicious. I don't regret it one bit. But then for lunch, I had an apple and some cheese, and that was delicious too. The point isn't to be perfect. The point is to be better than you were yesterday. That's it. That's the whole secret. There's no magic pill, no fancy supplement, no expensive program you need to buy. Just small choices made over and over. And one day you wake up and realize, wow, I feel good. I feel clear. I feel like me again, not the me from 30 years ago. That woman is gone, and that's okay. But the me I am today, she's still pretty sharp. She still has things to say. She still has people who need her, and so do you. If this spoke to you, hit that thumbs up. Tell me in the comments which one of these hit closest to home for you. I read every single one, every one. And subscribe and hit that bell so we can keep going together, because we're not done yet, not by a long shot. Remember, this is just general information. I'm not a doctor. I'm just a grandma who's been paying attention. Talk to your own doctor before changing anything, especially if you've got health conditions or you're on medications. But take care of yourself, sweetheart. You matter, and I'll see you in the next one.